Welcome to Around America, the channel that takes you on a journey through the United States one state at a time. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 states that everyone is moving to. Whether you're looking for a new job, a lower cost of living, or just a change of scenery, these states have become some of the most popular destinations for people all across the country. From the mountains of Colorado to the beaches of Florida, we'll explore what makes each of these states so attractive and what you can expect if you decide to make the move. So sit back, relax, and let's take a trip to the 10 states everyone is moving to. Number 10. Rhode Island. The tiniest state in America packs a lot of punch with its bustling population. Surprising, right? Despite many fleeing its shores in recent years, Rhode Island boasts the second highest population density in the nation. What makes this place so alluring? From its pristine beaches to its charming historic towns, Rhode Island is an underrated gem. Not to mention the economy is booming, with a median household income of $71,200. That grew by 8.7% in the past year alone. No wonder 30% of newcomers moved here for a job, with over half of them making more than $150,000 per year. And despite its high median home value of $398,000, it's still a more affordable alternative to neighboring Massachusetts, where most new residents are fleeing from. However, even with a majority of moves being inbound migration in 2021, the population of nearly 1.1 million actually decreased by 0.2% due to a natural decrease. Number 9. Let's get one thing straight. Idaho is definitely a popular destination for those seeking a change of pace. And while it's true that the gem state is the fastest growing in terms of population, it only made it to number 9 on our list. What's the catch, you ask? Well, with the influx of residents from higher income states like California and Washington, the cost of living has surged, leaving many locals struggling to keep up. Despite the booming economy and 7.8% wage growth, the median household income sits at a modest $61,000, while the median home cost has skyrocketed to a staggering $452,000. So while the allure of the untouched nature and safety of this state is tempting, just over 60% of moves last year were inbound migration. It's no wonder that many locals are being forced to leave. Number 8. Oregon. The coastal neighbor of Idaho claimed the 8th spot on this list with just a slightly higher percentage of inbound migration at 60.5%. However, what sets Oregon apart is that 44% of new residents moved there for a job, thanks to the thriving economy in the Silicon Forest, which comprises the Portland, Beaverton, and Hillsborough areas. The median household income in this area is an impressive $78,500, making it an attractive option for job seekers. Despite what the media might lead you to believe, Portland is still as artsy and unique as ever, with an incredible food and beer scene that's widely regarded as the best in the country. In fact, the food is so good that it wouldn't be surprising if people moved there just for that reason. Plus, no matter where you go in Oregon, you'll be surrounded by breathtaking scenery, from the rugged coastline to the majestic waterfalls, volcanoes and Crater Lake to the stunning painted hills. The Beaver State is one of the most geographically diverse states in the country. Of course, like most places experiencing an influx of newcomers, Oregon has become more expensive, with the median home cost skyrocketing to $486,000. However, compared to California or Washington, where over half of the newcomers are moving from, it's still relatively affordable. Overall, Oregon has a lot to offer, from excellent job opportunities to stunning landscapes and a vibrant culture. It's no wonder so many people are choosing to call this state home. Number 7. Tennessee. The state of music and mountains may have a dark side, but that hasn't stopped people from flocking to its cities and towns. Even with a violent crime rate that's 506 above the national average, Tennessee still managed to attract over 62% of inbound movers in 2021, resulting in a 0.9% population growth. Perhaps it's the thrill of danger that entices them, or maybe it's the breathtaking view of the Great Smoky Mountains that draws them in. Whatever the reason may be, one thing is for sure: Tennessee's lifestyle and retirement opportunities are second to none. Of course, it's not all rainbows and sunshine in the volunteer state. Memphis recently surpassed St. Louis to become the most dangerous city in America, and Tennessee, as a whole, ranks as the third most dangerous state. Even Nashville, the crown jewel of the state, has a violent crime rate 200 above the national average. But despite these alarming statistics, people are still willing to take a chance on Tennessee. Maybe it's the lure of the new Tornado Alley, or the thrill of living in a place with a high crime rate. Or maybe it's the prospect of living in a state without income tax. With a median household income of $56,000 and a median home cost of $264,000, Tennessee is still relatively affordable, especially compared to other states where people are moving from, such as Florida and Texas. For those who are looking for economic opportunity, Nashville may be the best bet, with its great economy and a median household income of $78,500. But no matter where you live in Tennessee, you'll be surrounded by breathtaking scenery from the Great Smoky Mountains to the rolling hills of the countryside. And if you're a foodie, you'll be pleased to know that Tennessee is famous for its barbecue and hot chicken, as well as other southern delicacies. So while Tennessee may have its downsides, it's still a state that's well worth considering if you're looking for a change of pace. With its unique culture, beautiful landscapes, and affordable living, Tennessee is a place that you may just end up calling home. Number 6. Alabama, the state that consistently makes the worst states to live in list, is somehow the 6th most moved to state. What could be the reason? Well, 45.4% of people who moved here said it was for a job, and that job is in Huntsville, the one city in Alabama that doesn't suck. With a diversified economy and a median household income of $67,000, which is just slightly above the U.S. average, it's a pretty great place to live. But don't be fooled by the cheap cost of living, because it's not worth the years that living in Alabama will take off your life. With the second lowest life expectancy at just 74.9 years, the third highest obesity rate, and fourth worst healthcare outcomes, it's no wonder that Alabama is not a desirable place to live. Even though 62.1% of total moves in the state last year were inbound migration, the overall population growth was just 0.3% due to natural decrease. So, unless you're moving from even more impoverished states like Louisiana or Mississippi, it's probably best to stay away. Number 5. Florida. Florida has long been known as a retirement haven, but over the past few years it has become an increasingly popular destination for people of all ages and backgrounds. With almost 22 million residents, it is the third most populous state in the United States. In fact, it is quickly becoming the next Texas, with an astounding 62.3% of total moves being inbound migration, which has resulted in a population growth of 1.1%. So, what is drawing so many people to Florida? For one, the state offers an affordable cost of living, particularly when compared to other popular destinations like New York City or Los Angeles. Additionally, many cities in Florida have booming economies, providing plenty of job opportunities for those who are looking for work. But perhaps the most significant draw for many people is the lifestyle that Florida offers. With the pandemic still affecting daily life around the world, Florida has remained open, with life largely unchanged throughout 2021. This has made the state particularly appealing to those who want to live a more normal life without the restrictions and regulations that many other states have put in place. In fact, 27% of newcomers to the state said they moved here specifically for the lifestyle it offers. Florida is also a particularly attractive destination for retirees, with 39% of new residents choosing to move here to enjoy their golden years. And who can blame them? With year-round warm weather, multicultural cities, and nearly 1,000 miles of pristine white sand beaches, Florida truly offers something for everyone, especially for those coming from colder regions like New York. The idea of enjoying a winter without snow and ice is incredibly appealing. Number 4. West Virginia. Known as the fastest shrinking state for most of the past decade, has surprisingly made it to the list of desirable places to live. Although the state has been struggling with natural decrease and an aging population with an average life expectancy under 75 years, it offers some major benefit: low cost of living. With median home values at just 122 grand, West Virginia has the lowest median home values in the nation. In recent years, with remote work becoming more popular, many outdoor enthusiasts have started moving in, attracted by the beautiful nature, as mountain states like Colorado, Utah, or New Hampshire have become prohibitively expensive. Though the state still recorded a net population loss of 0.6% in 2021, 63% of statewide moves were actually inbound ones. In fact, Lonely Planet recently ranked West Virginia as its number 2 travel destination in the world for 2022. It seems that West Virginia's natural beauty and low cost of living are drawing more and more people to consider it as a place to call home. Number 3. South Carolina is one of the fastest growing states in the United States, with a net population gain of 1.4% in the past year, making it the 4th fastest growing state overall. It has also had the 3rd highest percentage of inbound migration at 63.3% of total moves. While these numbers may indicate a desirable location for many, it's important to consider whether it's actually a great place to live, especially with regard to the quality of life. While the Hilton Head or Charleston areas offer great experiences, they have become increasingly expensive. As for Greenville and Columbia, they are decent enough, but there is a significant wealth gap between urban and rural areas. The rural areas of the state are severely impoverished, which makes South Carolina among the bottom 10 states in most categories that matter, including having the 9th highest poverty rate, 7th worst schools, and 5th highest crime rate. However, despite these statistics, many people still choose to move to South Carolina, with over a third of newcomers coming here to retire. Myrtle Beach, in particular, is an affordable beach town and a popular destination for retirees. The town has a lot to offer, from its beautiful sandy beaches to a wide range of activities and entertainment. It's no wonder that people are flocking to South Carolina, even if they may not have access to the best quality of life. Overall, South Carolina may not be perfect, but it has a lot to offer, and people are willing to overlook its flaws to experience its many attractions. With its warm weather, low cost of living, and welcoming community, it's easy to see why so many people are choosing to call South Carolina home. Number 2. South Dakota. The Mount Rushmore Estate may not be the first place that comes to mind when thinking of a desirable place to live, but it has been attracting more and more newcomers in recent years, with 68.6% of total moves being inbound migration. People are discovering the state's hidden gems. One of the top reasons why people are moving to South Dakota is for the booming economy and job opportunities. Sioux Falls, one of the state's largest cities, has been ranked as one of the best small cities to live in with great affordability and a strong job market. It's no surprise that 32.6% of newcomers moved here for work. Beyond the urban centers, South Dakota is also home to breathtaking natural beauty, including the Black Hills and Badlands. The state's low population density means there is plenty of open space to explore and enjoy. And with a median home value of just $264,000 and no state income tax, it's an affordable place to call home. For those looking to retire, South Dakota is a popular destination, with 46% of new residents citing the state's lifestyle, lower cost of living, and attractive retirement benefits as their primary reasons for moving. While South Dakota may not be on everyone's radar, it's clear that the state has much to offer for those looking for a high quality of life in a beautiful and affordable setting. Number 1. Vermont. Despite the locals' efforts to keep it hidden, the Green Mountain State has been the most moved to state for the past 5 years, with an astonishing 74.3% of total moves in 2021 being inbound migration. And once people set foot in Vermont and experience the incredibly high quality of life, it's easy to see why they don't leave. The state's immaculate scenery, including rolling green hills and pristine lakes, make it an outdoor lover's paradise. With so many wonderful small towns and cities like Burlington, there's always something to do. Burlington in particular boasts an incredible economy, making it an attractive destination for those in search of job opportunities. But it's not just the scenery or the job opportunities that make Vermont so appealing. The state's close-knit communities, with their strong emphasis on local businesses and sustainability, create a sense of belonging that's hard to find elsewhere. And with a low crime rate and excellent healthcare system, Vermont residents can rest easy knowing they're in good hands. All of these factors combined have made Vermont a haven for those looking to retire or simply live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. It's no wonder that Vermont continues to be the most moved-to state, attracting people from all over the country who are seeking a better quality of life. Hey guys, that's a wrap for our video on the 10 states everyone is moving to. We hope you enjoyed it. Whether you're considering a move or just curious about what's drawing everyone to these states, we hope you found some useful information and had some fun along the way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more exciting content from around America. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.